Pat, saw you on Cam's podcast this morning talking about the film study that you did on Aaron Rodgers. What are some more of the things that you just think that he's going to bring right away that you guys can adapt into your offense?
Yeah, obviously the leadership. Obviously him being in the league for 20 years plus years. He's a 4-time NFL MVP for a reason, and we're just excited as an offense to get him here and start working and building that chemistry for the season.
You said you guys any initial meetings with him? Had you a chance to get to know him at all?
Yeah, we texted a little bit. He seems like a great guy. Looking forward to building a relationship with him and getting ready to go.
How do you go about making a good first impression with him?
Just like anyone else, talk to him, get to know him a little bit outside of football, and understand what he's looking for, on and off the field. And so just like any other relationship, just getting to know the guy outside the helmet, and then taking it in football.
Pat, you're used to comings and goings in the locker room. It's a regular occurrence.
Yeah.
Is this one a little different?
A little bit. I mean, obviously, with Aaron Rodgers, it's Aaron Rodgers, so there's a lot of media attention, but we're in a big market anyway, so we're excited to excited for the season.
You could spend a lot of time with him next year.
Yeah, I know. It's like the new guy every year there for me, so I'm excited to meet him and excited to get to know him and work with him.
Have you guys already talked or about anything?
Yeah. We were texting this weekend. Just getting to know each other. I'm talking about going up to Oakmont and watching the U.S. Open and stuff. So, excited to get out in the practice field with him. This week and start building that chemistry and going into the summer and looking for times to work out with him and stuff like that. So we're excited.
What do you think makes him one of the most efficient quarterbacks of all time as far as understanding the game and incorporating that?
Just obviously his arm strength, his ability to place the ball where, his playmakers can make plays. And, I'm just excited to, catch footballs from him and, kind of be there for him whenever he needs it. And I'm excited to kind of be able to work the middle of the field.
With quarterback being solidified, what do you feel like might be the identity of this offense? What's the ceiling? What can you guys do?
Yeah, obviously, we're expecting to be, pretty explosive on offense, pretty efficient. Just like every single year, we're going to pride ourselves on our physicality, and we're going to go how the offensive line goes. So, they're a young but great group, and they got some really good playmakers in the offensive line room. So we're excited to get going.
Pat, you mentioned that you've had a different quarterback every year. How much of a challenge has that been for you and some other guys that have been around as long as you have?
It's tough, but obviously, we're looking for whoever can help us compete and win a Super Bowl. So, I embrace the challenge. It's difficult, but I feel like it meant well for tight ends. Just kind of we're running certain routes. Most times we're running similar routes and stuff like that. So, it's fine. I'm excited for the opportunity.
Between minicamp and Latrobe, do you think you'll get a chance to work out together?
I'm sure he'll want to work out with us and get to know us more and kind of do what most organizations do in the offseason. Skill position guys get together and stuff, and so I'm looking forward to that. And it should be good.
It doesn't matter that he was in here the last couple of months, right? There's more than enough time to get acclimated.
There's more than enough time. Obviously, he's been in the league for 20 plus years, and so he has a way of doing things. It's just more so us getting caught up to what he does and him getting caught up to what we do as an offense. And there's a lot of time between now and September, whenever our first game is. So we got plenty of time to build that chemistry and stuff like that.
If there's been an established veteran on this offensive side of the ball, it's been you.
Yeah.
You get the contract. You've been here. Yeah. You've been that guy. What do you see from the second and third year guys like Troy, like Broder, like Zach, as far as having a groundswell of maybe several players who can emerge like that?
Yeah, we got a lot of young guys who we're looking to build upon this year, and we're looking to them having bigger roles, and we need them to win. They understand the role, all of us, and they're excited. They work their ass off every single OTA's practice and continuing this summer and stuff. And Troy came in looking great, Broderick, and all of the O-linemen and all the young guys, Roman. So they understand the urgency that we need to improve on offense and improve, making some noise in the playoffs and stuff like that. So we're excited, all of us, for the opportunity, and the young guys understand the type of not pressure, but expectations that we have on ourselves and being a Pittsburgh Steeler. So we're excited for that.
You talk about last two in the playoffs. What's this offense going to need to do for you guys to do that, and how are you going to achieve that?
We got to be efficient. We got to create explosive plays. We can't have as many 3 and outs. Can't turn the ball over in certain situations. we're all just looking forward to learning from our mistakes and getting better and putting our best foot forward this year. And we understand what we need to do offensively to reach those goals and reach that potential. And we just got to play good complementary team football and make sure that we don't leave the defense out to dry. And I think we're looking good so far in OTAs, and hopefully we can continue that into the summer and Latrobe and stuff.
Thank you for checking out this content from Post-Gazette Sports. If you watch this video on YouTube, please like the video and subscribe to our channel. For all of the sports coverage the Post-Gazette has to offer, visit post-gazette.com.